Hi everyone, it's Janette Crafty Talk back with some more crafting and the Wizard of Oz journal. I've been sitting here for about an hour just procrastinating. I'm just not sure what I'm going to be doing, so I wanted to do the belly bands. I said to you when I was here last that we would do something with them, and I'm thinking bright, I mean Wizard of Oz, bright, rainbow, all that sort of thing. So what I've done is I've got some hessian, it's orange and green as you can see. My friend Roz, love her, thanks Roz, gave me some hessian and she said, would you use it? And I said, well, I'm sure I will one day. So thank you very much, here we are using it. So I had some ribbon, not ribbon, lace, and I didn't want anything real frilly, but this is rather cute, so I thought we'll use that. And by popping that just to the edge where it started to fray, I can pop that on and we'll have a nice little band. So what I did, I've already on this one, I've used fray check down the sides and all. So I thought, well, I'll show you on this one the fray check, and then we'll make this one and see how we go with the other one. This has got a little where you can actually put the material in there, but because I've frayed it first, I'm just going to run it down the side, so I'll show you what I did on the other one. So I'll take those off, I'll pop those on in a bit. Clear the decks. So I just made sure I got some out, and I just basically went along that edge, and it soaks in fairly well. You could, I've seen Sharon Tilliard do with one that she gets from Spotlight here in Australia. And I thought I might get that when I'm next down there for this sort of a project, because I think it will work a bit better. But this is what I've got. So, whoops, it's running out. And it didn't do that on the other one, of course. So I'm just quickly running it down there. Probably would. And it goes right over the edge of it. But it does dry clear, so I guess it would be okay. So that's all I did, just along the edge, and then I did on the top as well. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to cut some of this off, so that's how you do it. I was going to leave it and just, but then I thought, well, when it's in your book, it'll fray and, you know, just go everywhere. So just mop up some that's, and then I use my heat tool because I was too impatient to wait for it to dry, and I actually got a bit close and I burnt the, because it is I think it's solventy. Where are we? Trying to see. No, it doesn't say what it's in it. Danger flammable may cause eye irritations. Didn't read that before, did I? But if you just keep it, keep your heat tool away from it, it will dry nicely. So I'll pop that up there to dry, and I'll show you here. See, I scorched it. Yeah, well, I'm still here to tell you about it, eh? Right, so I've pinned this toward the edge, and this one's going to be a little bit, just going to take, I put this onto the back of cardstock, so I'm just going to take, I did leave a little bit around the edge of it, but I think I'll take that off because this one's not wide enough. It's made this too wide. Okay, so we just take that off. And then basically all I'm going to do is, let's have a look. It should just now, yeah, it's just going to leave that little bit out. So I'm going to run a bead of glue, and I'm using my fabric glue. Get that bit on. You could stitch this if you're so inclined, that's fine. So I'm just going to pop a bead of glue down there. And then bring this back and lay it on that bead of glue. I just want to do something a little bit different for the belly band on this one. Okay, now I'll take that pin out. And just run that down. Oh, come on. I think, I don't know if the cover that I did, and I said that fluffy hessian, I didn't know where I got it from. I think Roz might have given me that too. So if you did, Roz, thank you for that one too. It's both come in really handy. So that's stuck down, and I'll do this one. Let's just get my little, shove them in there. Before they go all over the place, hey? Oh, and that's in the lace. This is something my mum made, isn't that sweet? Rather cute. Okay, so now we're down this side again. We'll just on there. It's rather cute for a bit of a belly band. I was just going to use the pictures on their own, and then I thought, let's tiz it up a little bit, hey? Let's tiz it up. It doesn't matter that that part there is not down, because I'm going to, what have we got here? Thanks. Just ink those edges, just a little bit there. And then I'll just put the glue on the back of this. And our belly band's done. And I'll really have to wait for this to dry before I put it into the, I suppose I could always put my silicone mat underneath it if I put it in, but I'll leave it to completely dry, otherwise I'll have it sticking to the page. And I want a fair helping of glue so that we stick. Now, I think we'll stick it about there. Yep. Hasn't come through, so that's good. And this is where this one's going to just that's better. So that's going to go there, and I'm going to leave that little bit so that when it's closed, that little bit and the other orange bit will be, I wonder if I can still, oh yeah, even though it's frayed, I've got the fray check there, I can still pull those out because I just wanted to have that as a bit of a, you know, fluff up the top. And yep, yeah, like that. So then it's going to go there. I don't know if I'll, yeah, I reckon I can do that, hey, don't you? So we will put this one, I know that I want the bottom really stuck down, so we'll stick that down. Cross like that. I'm just going to pop it in the middle, eyeball the middle. Now I was tossing up whether I needed to put yep, well, just a little bit across the bottom there just to, and do you know what I should be doing? This is bad. I should be taking that page out and just pop it up the top, so that's where it's got to go back in. Now, we'll do it properly. Okay, now here I need to just do I can see through there where the how far that comes. And I'll just pop a little piece. Sorry, I'm just There we go. Now the other one I'll do exactly the same as that. So that's, I'm probably being a bit pedantic there, but when you want to do it properly, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. Is that right? Okay. So now I'll do the yellow brick road. Oops, daisy. Just go around that. Now, yellow ribbon is there, so what I'm going to do is just pop some yellow ribbon on there. I'm going to use my double-sided tape. I get this from eBay. It's called score tape, and the last lot I got from South Korea. Well, I suppose it was South Korea. It might be North, I don't know. I got it in bulk, and it was really a really good price. But I went to look for it here a few weeks ago, and I couldn't find it again, so I'm not sure if they, well, it could be because of the way things are in the world, hey. So there you go. Just wanted to pop that little bit of the yellow there so that it's just a bit of texture. And I better glue that down, hey. Before I do that, do I want some more texture? Perhaps a bit of you out the way. Oops, down you go. So I just sat there and I just could not work out what I wanted to do, and I thought, right, I'll get on, I'll puddle through, muff my way through it and see what happens. So I'll just pop that. Yeah, I'll just put a bit of glue on so I can stick. Oh, I've got to get another one out. A sec. Oops, what's happened there? I've got a dark mark over my... Sorry, I don't know how long that's been there. Goodness. I hope I wasn't there for too long for you. So it's just basically to hold it on the gauze. Put a bit of texture behind there. Okay. So even though it's a digital, mostly digi that I'm putting onto this tag, you can still, you know, bling it up a little bit to add some textures and even this little yellow brick road bit, I could put one from the kit over that if, you know, if I was looking at adding more bits to it. So I'll just now pop the glue on. It's got it. Do I want that up or down? I think I want it at the bottom. I did have it at the top, but we're going to change. Yeah, I like it like that. I'll just use one. I like that. Just a bit of the fluffies off. Don't need it all. Just adds a bit of extra. And I could do the extra bit and even zigzag around the photo, but I like it like it is. Okay. So that's how that page, now if it wasn't as wide, it can still go through like that because it doesn't matter if it's coming out the side a little bit. It's adding texture down the side because remember I haven't made my cover yet, so if we have texture down there, no biggie. But it can also go like that, and that's equally as... I'll leave it like that. So there's that page. Okay. We need to test these up a bit more, don't we? But I'm not sure how we're going to do that. So get rid of that. The lid on that ink. I came in this morning and there was no lid on it, and I do the check. I go through everything as I walk out the door. This is off, that's off, and didn't do that one. Okay, now it's going to go on the page, and I'll put a little, like I did on the one I made with you guys. I'll just do a little like that. I want to put a label on there. Can't be doing that, can we? Although I don't know why not. Let's just see. I think these are too big. Yep. these little ones could be like a bit of a these are the bigger ones, like of these, the book pages. Realised there were so many different books on Oz, isn't it? Tin Man. I wonder what we could do with those. Let's have a look. Heat them up. So we might go through page by page now and just see what I've got on the pages and work out what we're going to do. Oh, sorry, I'm belting you up there. Okay, the Tin Man and the wizard poking through there. I wonder if we could just have... I'm looking for something for that, aren't I? And I like it better there. We've got the wizard up in the balloon. I actually just watched an old movie of the Wizard of Oz. It was on YouTube, and I thought, oh, while I'm just fluffing about, as you do. And that's the same, isn't it? You don't want the same on. Too many choices. I think I might do that. And make something of that. What's this? Oh, those monkey things. Yeah, let's do that. Now, I just need some fibres, don't we? Okay. Yep, I've inked around that, so I reckon I will. And, you know, I might just stitch around that. Bear with me a second. Get everything out of the way so I can bring the machine over. I don't know if I'll get it over. I might. How's that? Just a bit more. Can we have it a little bit more? Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to do straight stitch. And we'll just stitch. Oh, come on, what's wrong? just around the edge there, and while I'm there, I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I can do it, and then a bit wok-eyed there, but that's okay. Okay, I'll turn you off, and I'll put this on a little piece of cardstock. Now, when I put it down on cardstock and I've glued, I bring those threads through from the front and have them at the back there. I'm doing it again. Okay. And I just glue the first little bit down. Not all the time, but when I'm when I think of it, I suppose I should say, shouldn't I? I try and remember to do it all the time. And let's remember to ink around there. Like that. So that just stays on there like that. Okay, so that's just going to be a little tuck spot, and so we'll just trim that up. Got to work out too whether I'm going to put laces down the pages or trims, or might do, is that going to do it? No, I want to just do a around that corner a bit. When you put your book in or your pages in, it just helps to let's just take those two out. Okay, that's that page. So all I'm doing with this one, now let's use the fabric, the art glitter, if we can get it to work. Why won't you work? You should try and hold the areas that I don't want glued, so I'll keep looking those, even though I've got hold of it, and I still look at it and think, well, is that right? So we'll tuck that right on the bottom there. And then perhaps we'll put something like that one All these cards are from Mrs. Cog's kits, and I've just got them in different, you know, some I've done small, some I've done to the printed true size, and then some I've done 2 to a page and 3 to a page, 4 to a page, so this depends. So that can just slot in there. Okay, so that's that page. We can put that back, and on the opposite page of that we're going to have this one, which we can do a little bit later. Oh, we're 35 minutes. Okay, well, I've got, what I'm going to do is put some, I'll stop and be back. I'm back, and I've decided that I will stop the video because I want to do some other stuff to that, and I'd like you to see what I do to it. So we'll stop the video, and I shall see you in the next one for, we'll just continue going through page by page and see how we get along finishing off the journal. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I hope it was enjoyable for you. I shall see you in the next video. So until then, happy crafting, and bye for now.